sorry. We're supposed to be investigating a power drop. I can't be in two places at once. Well, since you're here, what I need is very technical. I can talk to you. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place.
Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
When I go up,
you should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet. Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down. You got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Did I say thank you? There's no way I could. Well, not everyone would, thanks to your help, unfortunately. So, if you want to tag along. So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the... I don't know if you ever dealt with the... I have to go. Thanks. I can do the talking.
joke. Say those Varun zealots worship a snake.
A visit from Mast.
Let me tell you,
How
it ain't a snake.
delightful.
It's
You'll have to
some
remind me of your name, dear.
celestial.
I'm afraid I
They
can't
call
keep
it the
track
Great
of all your
Serpent.
little worker
Is it real?
drones.
How will I
I'm
know?
Luisa Reyes.
They think
Well,
it
you know
is.
that, because
That
I've
makes
been in
them
here
think
3
it is.
times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
I've got to see this through. Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come. I don't want this to turn out violent. Okay, you're probably...
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down... Well, clearly there's more work. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box.
The sooner we find the source of all this, the sooner it can be over. Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is...
provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
Adequately done. I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface, which technically means it's not my responsibility.
We'll have this solved in short order. However, you can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
However, we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need. Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense.
What can I do for... Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security. Ah, perfect. Ah, really? Without saying names, there are some people in the city, but you know how it goes. Sometimes we... Here, take... Crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good. Oh, yeah? All right. Take this key card. It'll get you in. Not right now, but John Tuala over at Must might. I hear they're looking for new recruits to join the Vanguard. I check with him. Let me know if you have any questions.
I think I got them. What do you call them? Corns? Yeah, I got corns. File says you have...
Diplomatic visa? This really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with? Yeah. I don't get it. No, it's not that. I'm gonna need you. Keep your eyes open and watch your step, okay?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty.
Standard officer. Not right now, but take care.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, only those on official United... Most of them... But if you're interested in joining the UC, Commander... This is Mast, the beating heart of the United... Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
What do we got here? Interested in doing some good for the people? Glad to hear it. All you've got to do is pass a fight exam and make it through one probation. We'll have you working your way to youth. Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started. And if you've got any questions...
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on it. It was only in 2230 that the faction, the Freestar Collective, was initially founded in 2180.
You know it was some UC general that...
In the midst of the Colony War, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one...
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Shut it down.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your proof.
Yes? You needed something?
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the... Ah, so these are your... Then let's get to them. So, checked out a few of the murals. Inquisitive folks tend to do... Psychological results are all within expected. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they try. Now, how'd you do? All right, clear tier. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work. So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Better than your average lab rat or diplomat, but pretty standard for folks going out into combat. So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies? Fantastic.
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't... Now, Ray... The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially... Now, only thing left is getting you that And what I've got is... comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there.
liking that laser gun? Pew, pew.
Was intense, wasn't it? I guess a lot overwhelming. I'm Noelle. Planning on sticking around then? I think we can find a spot for you. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here. So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!